Today, we learned a robot was able to get a sample of the explosives found at CMC Recycling yesterday afternoon. That sample testing positive for ammonium nitrate, which is consistent with dynamite.
And now, bomb squad technicians working to remove the dynamite from the box and dispose of it. 6 on your side reporter Naomi Hilmer joins us near where that is all going on. And Naomi, get us caught up on where the effort stands.
Dawn, Bo, we just finished hearing from KPD where they're telling us the situation is ongoing at CMC Recycling. They say the box was initially smoking because it was lined with wood. And while they have been able to remove some pieces of it, once they found the box was filled with dynamite and blast caps, they could no longer use their robotic technology. Now they have to remove the pieces by hand, which could take longer.
Still obviously a really volatile situation. We're still assessing exactly what we're dealing with. Again, this is outside of ATF protocol where you would have blast caps mixed with a commercial grade explosion. And as I understand it, blast caps are the thing that you would attach directly to the explosive to create the spark that would then create the detonation. So that's part of the complication we're dealing with, is that we had all these things that were mixed in this large box, and trying to sort through that and then carefully remove all those pieces.
Now, they do say they are going to work into the night, and the evacuation may last into tomorrow morning. In Knoxville, Naomi Hilmer, 6 on your side.
All right, Naomi, thank you. Meanwhile, tonight we are hearing from the ATF agent on scene.
Jason Dobbs is an ATF special agent, also certified in explosives, a specialist there. Dobbs tells us that if dynamite is properly stored and cared for, it is generally not concerning.
However, in this case, the box the dynamite is in was smoking at one point. We also just heard about blast caps being inappropriately mixed with the dynamite. This led us to ask what would happen if 200 sticks of dynamite blew up.
I mean, it's a pretty big explosion. I mean, it's not going to, level buildings or anything like that are necessarily nearby. It would definitely break windows. You would definitely feel the ground shake, and it could definitely cause some damage to some buildings and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good explosion, but I mean, it's not going to, decimate an area.
And don't forget, evacuation orders remain in effect tonight for a 3,000-foot radius around CMC Recycling.
Now, 6 on your side reporter Dominic Webster joins us. And Dominic, I know you met some people who listened to police and left the area.
Yeah, Bo and Don. I met with Frankie Osborne and her husband, who are at the Jacob building. Were at the Jacob building when I was over there earlier this afternoon, and they went over after the alerts came out yesterday, telling people to evacuate the area due to this. Again, there's a 3,000-foot radius around CMC Recycling. And when I was talking to them there, they were outlining the chain of events that happened for them to get there. It started with a phone call from her son saying that Western Avenue was shut down. Then they got the alerts. They told me it took about 2 hours for them, though, to get from their home behind CMC Recycling to the shelter at the Jacob building at Chilhowie Park, because the spot they went to, there were no buses. Then they waited for an ambulance, and a fire truck showed up, and then 2 more ambulances came by and picked up them and another family near them. And she was telling me what it means to be in a safe place during something like this.
They fed us, because I think it was all set up in a hurry, because, it just all of a sudden happened. They give us food and a place to sleep. Kind of cold, even though we had blankets. But it's pretty friggin' cold in there at night and hot out here in the daytime. You know how it goes. But it's a place. It's a safe place.
Yeah, a safe place indeed, and well outside this 3,000-foot evacuation radius. Now, as I was leaving the Chilhowie Park today, her dog was returned to them, got them from their house. KPD officers showed up with their medication, their dog, and more supplies for people who were there at the shelter at this time. And when I was there, the last number that I heard was about 40 to 45 people were there, and that number has been fluctuating all day as people are going in and out, going about their daily lives while they still cannot return home here in this area around Western Avenue. For now, though, reporting live in Northwest Knoxville, Dominic, Webster 6 on your side.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And of course, we'll continue to bring you updates on air and on our website, WATE.com, as we get them.